Peace, family. So once again, Mitch McConnell has froze up during a press conference, unable to respond. Somebody asked him a question about whether he was going to run for office in 2026, and he was very slow to respond to the point where one of his handlers or whoever she was come to the side, had to pull him off. The question should not have been asked, "Are you going to run in 2026?" What people should be asking, is this guy going to be in office September 26th? He is entirely too old to be in office. Joe Biden is entirely too old to be in office. And see, this is why one of the reasons why I'm a big time advocate of segregation. It is time for black people to start separating from whites. Because see, it's not difficult to govern over people. All you have to do is pass laws that will promote a decent well-being for its citizens. Pass laws that will make it easier for people to accumulate wealth, and then pass laws to protect their wealth. Create economic and business opportunities that's fair and equitable to all people. Allow them to practice whatever spirituality they choose, and just sit back and govern. What's hard about that? This country has not been able to do anything near that. And it's been, 247, 48 years? I'm not even going to go back into slavery. Let's just go from the conception of the United States of America. They haven't even come close to doing that. And in the meantime, blacks have been absolutely last in every statistical category that promotes a quality way of life. We're last in economics. We're last in home ownership. We're last in business ownership. We're last politically, socially. We're last. What reason should black people have to cling on to this system? Here you have civil rights leaders, black pastors leading marches onto Washington. Not one time do these people ever talk about black people having ownership and control over their environment, over their community, over their economics, over their businesses and industries. Why are we still today working to build up businesses, make people rich, and it's not passing down to us? You can look at the $1.6 trillion that we spend in this U.S. economy. And just imagine if black people own their version of the businesses that we support right now and privatize it over our communities. How much less will we have to spend if we could cut out the middleman and have these businesses manufacture and sell these products straight to our people? You could almost cut that number in half. We can govern our own affairs. I'm not talking about taking anything from anybody else. I'm talking about black people looking out for black people, controlling our economics, financing our own ambitions, creating opportunities for our people to advance, to build wealth, to protect their wealth. It has not come close to being done in this system. And like I said, Mitch McConnell, you claim that slavery happened a long time ago. Nobody is alive today that owns slaves, but you are still managing over the system that was in place during our enslavement. And then the people are still today, the whites today are still profiting off of that system. And blacks today are still last within that system. Our prosperity cannot be in this system here. And so you may ask, well, where are we going to get the money from to start our own system? Well, first of all, you can get the money from stop promoting these failed black pastors and these failed black leaders. Stop supporting them. That'll be a start. Don't support any leadership that tells you that you have to work in this system to earn a living. This system was built to look after the interests and needs of white people. Everything that we do right now is off the interest of white people. So you telling me that 50 million blacks in this country, we can't build our own independent system to look after black interests, black businesses, black industries, just to safeguard and promote our own way of life, sending our sons and daughters into their schools where they have to adhere to their standards? You know, let me finish by saying this. This country would be better if it just tweaked a few little laws that they do. Number one, the retirement age for workers in this country is 62, 65 years of age. The same should be held, the people who govern over us, who set these laws, who set these standards, should be held to these same standards. If you say the retirement age for workers are 62 to 65, then your retirement age as a senator, president, congressman, or whatever, should also be 62 or 65. That would get these old heads out of Washington immediately. And that would give us an influx of younger ideas with younger vision. But they're not going to do it. And in order for you to be a senator to 62 or 65 years of age, whatever city, state you represent, the people that you represent, their prosperity should elevate. It makes no sense for Mitch McConnell to be in office today. His state has been last in economics, last in reading, last in comprehension, everything. He should not be in office, period. He should have been out. So if you are serving as a senator, congressman, governor, mayor, whatever, if your policies and legislation is not promoting and elevating the quality of life of your constituents, you don't get to stay in office till you're 60, 62, 65, let alone 80. Because if Mitch McConnell was to serve in 2026, that'd be like another 6 years. He'll be like 92 by the time his term is over with. This is absolutely ridiculous. Black people, like I say, stop supporting these failed black pastors that's using biblical scripture to keep you enslaved. If they're not talking about ownership, control, or leverage over your way of life, controlling your own economics, promoting opportunities for your own people, that goes for these black pastors, these black social leaders, anybody that leads you back into the arms of our oppressor. Just don't do it. But see, our prosperity does not have to result from the hands of our oppressor. We can do this ourselves. We ain't got to wait for no spirit to come out the sky to do it. We can do it right now ourselves. It is inherent in all of us. Every single black person that hear this, you do it for yourself, do it for your children, do it for your future generations, because this is exactly what these people have done for theirs.